Sandy Shore here for smoothjazz.com Global Radio and Smooth Travel. And with me, of course, Warren Hill and his lovely daughter, Olivia Rox. And we are having the time of our lives at the Mallorca Smooth Jazz Festival on the beautiful island of Mallorca, which is in the Balearic Islands. Just in case, giving you a reference of where we are.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that, yeah.
Somewhere in Spain.
The Balearic.
The Balearic Islands. And it's just been a wonderful time meeting new people, and the festival continues with Harvey Mason today and Grace Kelly, Acoustic Alchemy tonight, and the violinist Ken Ford will be playing. You did an amazing show the other night.
Thank you so much.
People loved it.
Thank you, yeah. It was, the crowds are amazing here.
A little rock, a little jazz.
Yeah, keep them guessing.
And you had a special guest vocalist.
Yes. What was her name? It's Olivia. Exactly.
It was me. Oh, I didn't know that.
A tall blonde.
Yes.
Olivia Rox, as many know, especially in the States, was one of the featured contestants on American Idol last season.
Yes.
Top 10.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and we loved watching you on TV. And then we got to see Olivia debut a brand new song with her dad that was fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, and you were mentioning that she's written over 400 songs.
So we've kind of lost track.
Okay.
Many
hundreds.
There's a spreadsheet actually that has them all.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We try to keep track of it, but then, it just kind of goes out the wayside. I'll write like 5 in a day and we'll be like, okay, just forget it.
You just love it.
I love it.
That's incredible.
She wakes up in the morning with a full song complete.
Sometimes I'll dream it. Like I'll have a full dream with me performing the song.
Wow.
And I'll wake up and I'm like, what was the song? Okay, write it down, quick. Voice memos, just all day long.
That's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
But that's because you come from a musical family.
Yeah.
And did you inspire this in her when she was a little girl?
Honestly, I was just at breakfast this morning, had a conversation with one of the guests here, who was asking about her, and I said, because she was implying that maybe we, force her into music, like parents, that do a certain career, they want their children to do the same career, and I said, no, not at all. Like,
they actually were like, you sure you want to do music?
Yeah, because because you do it as a profession and you're on the road and you're performing, when you get home, actually don't do music at home.
Yeah.
Unless you're in the studio working and writing.
Yeah,
but
a little practicing.
I don't, wake up in the morning, I have to start playing and, get my saxophone out. It's like, my Tamara would kick me out. So with Olivia though, it was just natural, she just would be at the piano all day.
Just love it.
Yeah,
singing
you live and breathe it.
and
Definitely.
writing. And I think it was about 8, when you were 8.
Yeah.
We Tamara and I had a huddle about it, and we just said, look, it's inevitable. This is where her path is going, and let's start to put some focus into it. Let's not just have the fun time instructors, because let's get a real teacher. Let's get a real vocal teacher, a real piano teacher. And,
that's great, because if this is something she's passionate about, give her the best options.
Exactly.
Right, and nurture.
And then she just flourished, and
Well, and they were always good about, like, in the beginning, it was literally doing like 20 hobbies every week just to see like what did
Which
I love.
one? Yeah.
I would do gymnastics, I would do dance, I would do art, I would do obviously all my studies. And it was always something new, which is I love doing new things.
That's fantastic. And then music was the one.
Music was the one.
Kept coming to the top.
Exactly.
And I think we know. You knew you wanted to play when you were a young man, I'm sure. I knew I wanted to do radio. I used to interview my parents when I was 9.
Oh!
Very much like this, actually. So what's for dinner tonight?
That's great.
No, I do think we know if we're in touch, right? And that we want to do that. Those of us who have been around this format, this genre for a long time, have heard Olivia sing since she was a little girl. And it is actually, for me, I met you and your wife back when you first got married. Because you came to our community in Monterey.
94, around there or something. Yeah,
so
95.
before you.
Yep.
We call it BO, before Olivia.
Yeah.
And it was great. We had such a great connection back then. And then you have this lovely child who has grown up in the format, and we've all got to see you sing from such a young age on. And then when I watched Olivia perform with her dad the other day, it just blew my mind, really. I mean, your voice is so powerful now.
Thank you.
And they did, it's on our Facebook page, a cover of the Foreigner tune, I Want to Know What Love Is. And she debuted a brand new song, which I'm sure we'll be able to feature something off the new
Yes.
album. I imagine that you'll lean maybe slightly our way.
Yes,
A
of
ballad or something.
Well, it's gonna be released this summer,
Okay.
which is so exciting. I can't even wait. It's
Okay.
like the anticipation is killing me. And I'm gonna be debuting a lot of new music. And I wrote the album, which
Wow.
is that's I think that's the best part for me, is that I get to be my truest self.
Yes.
And it's not somebody else's words that I'm singing, you know, because you don't really get the true essence of someone unless you really hear what they have to say.
That's true.
So it's cool because I get to really just
Sing your words.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it must have been hard picking 10 songs or 12 songs. Or...
It was so hard. And we keep going,
I
wait,
imagine.
should we do this one instead? Oh my gosh.
We recorded 40,
Okay.
so now it's,
That's
whittling it
good.
down.
41.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, and then she keeps writing new ones that are kind of like one-upping.
Well, you have to save those for the next
Yeah.
time.
No, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of albums. And then you've got a project that's in, is it out now, the rock album?
It's out.
Almost?
I need to. I originally did it for the Korean market.
Okay.
Because Hey Jude is.
So all the saxophone parts are actually in Korean. It's
There
kind
you
of
go.
crazy.
She's my sidekick here.
I like it.
Without really trying, like the Hey Jude came out on my Shelter record in '98, right?
Right, yeah.
And it was about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I started getting these rumors like that. Oh, do you know like your version of Hey Jude is this cult classic for saxophonists in Southeast Asia and Korea? And
That's amazing.
no, I had no idea. And then next thing I know, a promoter contacts me, wants me to come over there to do shows, and so I go over there. We sell out theaters in Korea and South Korea, of course.
Yeah.
And no, actually, Kim Jong-un asked me to come and play with Dennis Rodman basketball and saxophone.
We need a diplomat. Good.
Yeah. And anyway, so I wanted to follow that up. So I was it kind of inspired me to make Under the Influence, which is like a collection of classic rock, all the songs that I actually grew up on,
Yeah.
playing guitar and singing.
Yeah, that's
so I,
cool.
Like, did the
And
flip
maybe we'll get it
put
here.
on
Or
saxophone.
in the-
Yeah, I'm gonna.
When I say here, I mean the States,
Yeah.
but maybe everyone will have it
yeah,
around the world.
I just need. I've been distracted because I,
What's-
took over the Cancun Jazz Festival, and
Yes.
that's kept me busy. And,
And
then she was on Idol, and I was just kind of. So the record sort of fell by the way, like the
And he's
proper.
starting an instrument company too.
Yeah, we're doing that.
He's
Okay.
like,
Warren
all these
is
things,
a mogul.
it's crazy. Yes.
Busy man.
So I need,
Yeah.
I need minions. I don't have any minions.
You
So
need Despicable Me's minions?
exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
There's, we do want to touch on the Cancun Jazz Festival as well, but you keep us posted on the new music when it's
Yes,
available
of
for
course,
the
yeah.
audience. Yeah.
Yeah, I have some more like smooth jazz oriented stuff too that's floating around my head. That
Okay,
I have to,
good.
I gotta just need the time.
It's
to,
hard to find time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really
And
is.
his last album, the rock album, Under the Influence, is available on his website.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yes.
good to know. So warrenhill.com.
Yes.
Okay. So the Cancun Jazz Festival is something that everyone is buzzing about. People love the Mallorca Jazz Festival, and we want to have you come and check this out. The next thing we're hearing about all the time is Cancun, and how much fun it is at the Hard Rock Cafe, or the Hard Rock Hotel.
Hard Rock
sorry,
Hotel, exactly.
at Riviera Maya,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is just a lovely spot on the Mexican Riviera Maya. You fly into the Cancun airport in about a 40-minute ride.
Yeah.
And you're in a pristine part of Mexico that's just lovely, isn't
paradise.
it?
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
paradise.
Yep.
The food's incredible and the service, and that is every Labor Day weekend.
Yes, the next one's coming up August 31st through September 3rd.
Still time to go, and you can check that out at Cancun Jazz Fest,
CancunJazz.com.
CancunJazz.com. Even easier
Yes.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
took out a word. He's like, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the lineup is ridiculous. Just drop some names.
George Benson, Kenny G, Brian McKnight, Chris Bodie, Norman Brown, Richard Elliott, Peter White, Rick Braun, Paul Taylor, Keiko Matsui, Jesse Cook.
If you love smooth jazz,
Michael Lincoln,
you will
yeah,
love the Cancun Jazz Festival, Warren Hill's Cancun Jazz Festival, and then you're also doing a rock fest.
Just released, same hotel.
Same hotel.
2 months later, end
Okay.
of October. It's called Rock Getaway.
Okay.
And it is, that's kind of crazy lineup. I mean, that's back to my my influences.
Yeah.
This is
It's everybody that
got
you
to
love.
put together. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Roger Daltrey, Steve Miller Band, Bad Company, Cheap Trick,
Don
Foreigners,
Henley.
Santana, Don Henley, George Thorogood, Pat Benatar, Olivia Rox.
I would show up for Don Henley alone.
Yeah, and more. I mean,
But what a lineup.
oh, it's insane.
Yeah. So
It's
if you're
insane
one
lineup.
of those music appreciators that likes all of it,
Yeah.
you've got to check out the rock one as well. I love the fact that you're a fusion guy, that you blend everything, jazz, pop, rock.
Yes.
You know, and that keeps, I think it keeps our genre that we call smooth jazz moving forward and moving in cool directions. And now we've got the younger version
Right,
coming in, and hopefully there'll be something on that album that we can mix in too, because we love vocals over here. They're important.
Yes.
And I know you have a huge future in front of you in any genre. I think we can see that, it's evident. So wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much.
And then we'll continue to stay in touch like this around exotic places around the world.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and Spain is the place. So if you have not done this one, please come next year. It's always late April, early May, and it's just lovely here.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is a wonderful lifestyle, isn't it?
It's amazing, and I went horseback riding. I was telling you
Yes.
yesterday, sunset ride, and we even went in the ocean on horseback.
Incredible.
So great.
And Mallorca is a very special island in the Balearics.
Well,
Yes.
one of the things I just want to say that I love about this festival too is, you know, we all think that smooth jazz is really just this U.S. American, you know, format of music. But when you come here and you meet all these Europeans, not just Europeans, but they're coming from all over the world.
All over, yeah.
Converging here, and you really realize what a global format of music it is.
Yes.
You know, and I think, you know, when I started the cruises, I had this inkling that like everybody gets along. You know, we're all kind of like-minded people in this format, and I bet if we're in this
Well,
sort
it's
of
very
confined
intelligent
space on a
music,
cruise,
too.
yeah,
It is intelligent, yes.
and then so
Yeah.
you end up meeting people, you know, that you have so much in common. And
It's
these
true.
people, the people that come here every year, they're friends. There's a bond, you know, and they look forward to seeing each other, not just seeing the musicians.
Absolutely.
Sometimes I feel that we're the part two of their trip. They actually look more forward to coming and seeing all their friends and
You
hanging out.
enhance the vacation.
Yeah,
yeah, no.
yeah, yeah.
And we say that this genre that we call smooth jazz is more than the music, it's the lifestyle.
Yeah,
It really
exactly.
is, and it's a global language, I think primarily because of the instrumentals, but the vocals are the glue in our genre, and they're just as important, and most people know English. On smoothjazz.com, we do play a lot of different languages. We play songs in Spanish, Italian, you know, many different
I
languages.
learned a song in Chinese lately.
I bet you
About-
did.
I did, and I performed it, and that was the one performance. I was so nervous. I don't really get nerves like before a performance.
Yeah.
I was shaking before that performance.
That's cool. I mean, that's amazing, really.
It is. Music is such an international
Yes.
phenomenon.
I mean, and that's what bonds us all, really. I mean,
Definitely.
I think that's what's so cool about it. It's borderless.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what a great vocation we all have.
Yeah.
Whether we're making it, playing it, promoting it, we're really lucky to have this life.
Yes.
You know, that moves us around the world, and we're very fortunate to have incredible listeners and fans and supporters too.
Definitely.
Thanks for spending time with us on Smooth
Pleasure.
Travel.
Thanks for all the support.
Our
and,
pleasure,
yeah.
always good to run into you. And I'm Sandy Shore on behalf of smoothjazz.com Global and Smooth Travel. Thanks.